The school uniform. Why? Why did it have to be the school uniform? Look at all the boys in the background. So let's talk about today's debate topic. School uniforms. Are school uniforms solving anything? Let's get this started. So what are school uniforms? School uniforms, at least according to my teachers, are the things that you should wear with pride to represent your school and to say when you're out there, I am proudly a Swiss student, at least in my case that is. I am proudly your school name student. Yeah, about that. There are several occasions you have to change for PE, which is kind of a nuisance in my opinion, and also other things too. I mean, sure, you will probably need these skills in the future, but it's not like you're gonna practice right now, right? And so yeah, a lot more things have happened, and some of these help doing things too. I mean, a lot of my students disagree that uniforms are great, and however, a lot of them say it's a nuisance. Yeah, especially the formal uniform. Turns out our school is kind of lucky because we only get to wear our formal uniform for one day of the week, while the other school that one of my teachers used to teach at had to wear the formal uniform all week. Right? Yeah. Now let's talk about the pros of having a school uniform. Or I guess you could also call it the affirmative position, but yeah, whatever. According to the book that I used as information, uniforms set a more serious... Oh, wait, hang on. That's not serious. A serious and academic tone in schools, and students pay more attention to schoolwork and less attention to their clothing. Yeah, but that. It also is said that it creates a sense of community in schools and also promotes the school spirit, and also creates a more equal environment, a more equal learning environment. I know this poster is a movie poster, but I'm not sure how this concludes into a community. Also, the number of crime, victimizations from the ages at school would probably be reduced, and crimes and bullying and harassment in schools would also be reduced. And let's just give you an example. Say that student is missing, but the school doesn't require a uniform. It would be really hard to find that missing person because not a lot of people know his faces, and also not a lot of people would also recognize him unless they hold a photo of his face too. And it will be really hard to catch him because he could easily blend into a crowd. Now, say that student that is wearing a uniform. People can easily find him, unless that guy dumped his uniform. I'm just saying that uniforms are good, and also they should be mandatory. In fact, 20% of U.S. public schools have a uniform policy. And now let's talk about the con side. No, you're not. Some people say that uniforms prevent self-expression and individuality, and also students' uniforms are usually biased to, at least according to the book, girls. Yeah, I know. That sounds weird. I'm just gonna say that that's just one of the bad things, and it gets worse. Uniform policies might even lead to religious discrimination because some schools give exceptions to religious attire, like that piece of clothing or these bangles. Also, uniforms don't eliminate the competition, and it doesn't even eliminate bullying between the students. In fact, about 40% of all American children are cyberbullied at least once. Also, school uniforms are kind of expensive. I mean, sure, they're uncomfortable. Expensive? Probably. And my school, yeah. And some students' families can't even afford it. And so that's how some students might discriminate against each other because they know that their peers don't have money to actually get the Get the thing, get the uniform. And so what do you say? Yes, use school uniforms or no school uniforms? Now, in my humble opinion, I would say that school uniforms are a nuisance. At least those that you have to wear for formal uniforms. First of all, they're uncomfortable. Secondly, they're, I guess, a little bit expensive. And other things too. The other uniform, like my daily uniform, the ones that I wear from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with an exception to the PE kit uniform that I have to change back into, unless my PE is at the end of the day. Actually, they're pretty comfortable. They're like this t-shirt, except it's a little more thicker and a bit warmer. I have to say those uniforms are actually kind of better than wearing my ridiculous jacket. I actually thank the uniforms. But then again, I do agree with both sides. On the pro side, it says that uniforms can at least just undo the sense of discrimination and things. Sure, that could happen because I had a friend and then a lot of things happened, and he still had to wear the uniform. And I mean, yeah, we're still friends, even though we have our differences and we do argue a lot. So more things have happened, and these uniforms have also broken down social barriers too. Maybe not in my school, at least none that I know of, but then also probably in other countries too. I mean, sure, we might find out we have more common differences, and also bullying has happened less, except cyberbullying. I guess there are some bullies who just send chat messages. Yeah. So a lot of things have happened. So what? It's not like we're gonna have to use them, right? School uniforms, I think they are a nuisance. So, which side? If I had to take sides, I would say they are not a nuisance. They're useful and they do represent the school. So what do you guys think? You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me as much as you want in the comments below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you'll have a relaxing weekend. See you soon. Shnan out. Peace.